Hey everybody, and welcome back to Lindsay's Little Library. So I have a fun little video for you today in honor of Leap Day. It's leap year, and today would be is it leap day? Wow, I don't even know. But it's a leap year, and it's February 29th today, which means we get a whole extra day, which I would love to spend just reading, but it falls on a Saturday. Lord knows that won't happen, but I'm gonna appreciate the extra 24 hours that I get. So there's a fun tag video called the Leap Year Book Tag, and Krista over at Books and Jams, I'll leave her link below, tagged me in it, and I'll also leave the original videos. There's two ladies that came up with this. I'll leave those below as well. So it's a fun little tag. I think there's 8 questions, that I thought I would do quick and see what happens. So I did save you from having to watch me run around the house and find these books, because we are currently in the midst of bookshelf construction right now. So that's why I'm recording from my bedroom in my chair. I have books like all over the place. They are in any nook and cranny I could possibly find while my bookshelves are being put together and blah, blah, blah. So I saved you from having to run around my house and do that. But no, these are super fun questions. So let's start with number 1. So question number 1, an extra day. Yay, right? What is one book that brought a little something extra? And this one there's a few books that kind of came to mind. But one in particular is Behind Her Eyes by Sarah Pinborough. That's all I can say. Was something extra. The extra for me was that I legit could not stop reading this book. The amount of just how it was written, and it left me just not wanting to put it down, and then there was just drama and questions, and it was all kinds of extra. So that's my answer for question number 1. Number 2 is taking a big leap. What is one book that you are or were afraid to read? Where's my afraid book? Right here. I am scared of this puppy. Gone with the Wind, Margaret Mitchell. I mean, size, writing style, it's all kinds of reasons that I am scared of this book. It is a beautiful book, and I love the movie. Love me the movie. But I don't know. Someday, I keep saying someday, but I'm a little scared of it. Question number 3. Every 4 years, what is the 4th book you read this year? I gotta find it. The 4th book I read this year was The Henna Artist by Alka Joshi, I believe. This is not even available yet. It comes out March 10th of this year, and this is fabulous. I gave it 4 stars. This follows a woman, Lakshmi, I believe is her name. She was married when she was she was young. She was 17 when she escaped. I believe she was married 14 or 15. And this takes place in the 1950s in rural India, and she decided to leave her arranged, very abusive, not great marriage. And she basically ran away. And she became the henna artist to a group of kind of high society women. And one day her husband shows up at her it kind of appears in her new life with a sister she did not know she even had. And kind of brings the drama back into her life. And so she has to balance, what does she do now with this new responsibility, yet how does she maintain her, kind of where her place is within this society of women. A lot of them have come to really trust her. It's very, very good. Highly suggested, so go get it if it sounds good. All right, question number 4. 366 days are in this year. Looking at your 3rd shelf, name the 6th book on that shelf, and then name the 6th book after that. So I went to the one bookshelf, went to my third shelf, and the sixth book is Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid, which is on my radar this year. I will get to this book. And then the sixth book after that is The Garden of Burning Sand by Corbin Addison. I need to read another book by Corbin Addison. I read his other book, A Walk Across the Sun. And Corbin Addison takes social issues, social injustices, and brings his, it's a fictional character and fictional story, but really shines light on some pretty massive social issues. So A Walk Across the Sun talked about sex trafficking. This one talks about mental disorders and how those people are treated. So I'm very interested in these. So these are both on like my shelf of I want to get to these books this year. So that was like the perfect shelf to go to. All right. Whoa, I don't want that. Okay, question number 5. Leaping ahead, name 4 books that you want to read by the next leap year. So I went to ones, I could have just picked really any 4 off my shelf because obviously that's 4 years away and I better be getting through some books on my shelf. Better be. But I went to ones that I probably would take some good encouraging and some good goal setting to get to these books. The first one is the Poisonwood Bible by Barbara Kingsolver. I read this a long time ago. I was in my teens when I read this book. So I really want to do a reread kind of as an adult to see how the perspective that I live in today is different, obviously, from when I was that age, and how I react to this book from there. So, but because I'm not a big rereader, it's going to take me setting some goals to really pick this up again. The next one I have is currently in progress, and I'm almost ashamed to hold this book up because I can already hear the comments, and it's okay. Keep sending them to me because I need them. But it's Pillars of the Earth by Ken Follett. I am reading it. I promise you. I picked it up last weekend. I am on page 368. It's taking me some time to get through this, and I really like it. And I want to know what happens because holy crap, there's a lot of drama and shit in this book, but it's just taking me some time. So hopefully by next leap year, that better be done. The next one are kind of series I want to get to. I want to make sure that by the next leap year, I am done with Sarah J. Maas and her Throne of Glass series. I believe, is this the next one I have to read? See, I don't even know. I think the last one I read was Queen of Shadows. And this series follows this is the next one I have to read. Look at these pages. This follows our main characters, Selena Sardothian. She is a hired assassin for the king. And holy crap, a lot of stuff happens from there. So this is my next book I need to pick up. And then where am I after that? I don't even know. Then I already read The Assassin's Blade. So then we have, of course, this would have been the new one. I know we have 2 more after this, I think. So I want to be done with that series. Another series I need to finish is Carve. So I have only read Carve. So I still need to read Legendary and Finale. Carve is a really cool fantasy series that follows this carnival, but it's magical and you can either partake in it or you can watch it. It's cool. It's so atmospheric, It's amazing. So I want to get that series done by the next leap year. That needs to happen. All right. Number 6, Leapfrog. Name a book on your TBR that has green on it. So I just picked up the first green book that was on my shelf. And it happens to be Don't Breathe a Word by Jennifer McMahon. Now, I have become obsessed with Jennifer McMahon as an author after reading The Winter People as well as reading The Night Sister. Oh, Lord, this girl knows, she knows how to creep you out like no tomorrow. So I kind of went on a buying spree on Book Outlet and bought every Jennifer McMahon book they had. And this happens to be one with green on it. And I don't want to know what it's about because I went into Winter People as well as Night Sister completely blind, and I feel like that made the experience even better. So I'm sorry, I cannot even tell you what it's about. It just says, are you one of the chosen? A haunting page turner that kept me up. Spine shivering and enthralled way past my bedtime. Yippers, she will do that to you for sure. Question number 7, bad luck. What bookish things do you steer clear from? Mass market paperbacks. I can't. I don't do a lot of classics. Please don't hate me, but I do kind of steer clear of those. That's about it. I think so. And then number 8 is to take 4 people. Well, it is actually Leap Day. So I'm not going to call out 4 people, but if you feel inclined to do this tag, do it. It's super fun. These were fun questions. I love it when I get to go on a little hunt on my bookshelves, even though they're all over the place right now. But highly encourage you to do this tag. It was super fun. I will leave links below from Krista's channels as well as the original channels that did this tag. Otherwise, like, comment, subscribe. If you want to chat about any of the questions today, let's do it. If you want to shame me for why I haven't finished Pillars of the Earth, throw it at me because I probably deserve it. Otherwise, have a wonderful Leap Day. Enjoy the extra 24 hours, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.